Hi, welcome to Being Timmy. A few weeks ago, I aired a video on epilepsy and was able to get on video of myself having a seizure. Well, that epilepsy video garnered some comments and some questions, and I thank you very much for sending in your comments and questions. If there's just one person out there that benefited from seeing that video, then I feel that I've accomplished something. And if you're feeling like you may have epilepsy, or you're experiencing some of those sensations or experiences that I talked about, then for sure go to your doctor or your neurologist. I just want to point out too that I'm not a specialist or a neurologist. I'm just a person sharing my experiences with you, so that perhaps you can learn from them or forward it on to someone who might be able to learn from them or want to learn from them. So we have Bear Nagash, who's has a YouTube channel, and he sent me a question through the BeingTimmy channel regarding the Epilepsy Seizure video. And he wants to know how, he or she, I apologize, I don't know if you're he or she, how did you get to have epilepsy at 23? Well, the answer to that is I'm not sure. I had a grand mal seizure in the middle of the night that I was unaware of, and I found out the next morning by my partner at the time that I had had a seizure in the middle of the night, and I didn't know what they were, but I was referred quite quickly to a neurologist and put me on some medications, and I think about a month later I had another one in the middle of the night. And so after 2 seizures you are diagnosed with epilepsy, and so that's where it started for me, and that's how I continue on. I do not have grand mal seizures during the day. I've had, I think, 3 or maybe 4 in my life, and they've always been while I was sleeping. You want to know, if I don't have grand mal seizures, what are the most common seizures you have, and how is it that you cannot speak? The most common seizures that I have during the day are called complex partial seizures. For me, I would suggest you look up what complex partial seizures are. I believe there's different types or varying degrees of severity. For me, it means that I am aware of where I am. I'm mostly aware of what I'm doing. I just can't speak. I can hear if people are talking to me. Sometimes I can, most of the times I can understand what they're saying, but sometimes I can't. I'm just unable to open my mouth and speak. And so those are the ones that I have during the day. And how is it that I cannot speak? Because the seizures start in the part of the brain that is responsible for my speech and memory, and thus my memory over the years has gotten affected a little bit as well. What medications have you tried, and how did the medications affect your daily life? Well, I have tried many medications throughout the year. I believe I was told I've tried about 95% of the anti-seizure medications out there. So what it is you go to your doctor and you get maybe just one medication will be enough to 100% control your seizures, or a combination of medications. For me, it's a combination of medications that control my seizures up to a certain extent with the least amount of side effects. Side effects can be trembling, or bad sleeps, or maybe nightmares, or nervousness, or something like that. So right now I'm pretty good as far as the side effects go, but I'm not 100% without seizures, and it's just a part of life and I accept them. In terms of medications for yourself or for anyone else, I can only tell you what I take, and one is called Keppra, K-E-P-P-R-A. I take 3 in the morning with dinner and 3 at night with dinner. I also take carbamazepine. I take 2 pills in the morning with breakfast, and 2 in the evening with dinner. And then I take clobazam right before I go to bed, and those help. I'm not really sure, but I would assume they help calm the brain down during the night, because that's probably why I'm supposed to take them before I go to bed. But certainly check with your specialist or your neurologist to get the best combination for you with the least amount of side effects. What's my prognosis and how am I able to stop my seizures? So my prognosis is that I will always have epilepsy. I will always have seizures. I like to wake up every morning thinking that it's going to be a great day. I'm never going to have a seizure that day. However, when they do happen, I've learned to be accepting of them and just understand that they're going to be a part of my life. So that's okay with me. That's okay with me. And if I'm not feeling well or feeling off, or if I've had seizures during the day, I just stay home and I, maybe not do something social that day. Yeah, and I won't be able to stop my seizures, at least not for now, but you never know. There are new medications coming along and they're always making progress in that area. And so that was from Bernigash, and I thank you very much for sending in your questions. If you have any more questions for me, you can send them via the BeingTimmy video blog page on Facebook, and also through the BeingTimmy YouTube channel. Thank you. See you again.